Hey guys, it's Extus Gaming. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing you through my classes for UMG, GBs and wagers, stuff like that. It's a general class setup for SnD. So I tend to play OBJ and SnD. I tend to be a really aggressive player. I would be up planting bomb and then defending bomb with SMGs, close range encounters, stuff like that. So I tend to mostly play with subs, but there is a mixture of classes here for everyone. So we'll start with the VMP. I like the VMP, it's a very consistent gun. There is a bit of horizontal recoil, but it always pulls to the top right hand corner, so all you need to do is aim bottom left, and then that tends to keep your aim on the 1 point. It is very difficult to get it exactly right, but it tends to do that, so you're best just aiming bottom left. But to counter this a bit, I have put grip on. Grip is a very useful attachment. It is probably the best attachment in the game other than quick draw. Quick draw just helps you in that gunfight. If you encounter someone close range, then or long range even, then quick draw will help you get that kill. You're more likely to get the kill with quick draw than pretty much any other attachment, and the combo between quick draw and grip is amazing. Also, the combo between quick draw and fast hands help a lot, especially after sprinting. Fast hands can draw your gun a lot quicker, so that combo between quick draw and fast hands means you have the ability to jump on anyone quickly, and you're more likely to get your gun up before them. I tend to run a frag grenade with the VMP. That's just because no one really runs flat jacket in the SnD. It's not really the done thing, and I tend to also run a trophy system. That's just in case I get stunned or someone's throwing something that will affect me, especially a frag grenade. I do not want to be hit because I've exchanged flat jacket for afterburner. Afterburner means that I'll be able to get on any wall run, I'll be able to get behind enemies, I'll be able to jump more than them, and that's especially good with the VMP. And Dead Silence and Blast Presser are probably the two most important perks there are out there. I've got them in every single class bar one, and I'll show you that special exception. But Dead Silence means that no one can hear you in the game unless they've got awareness and it's CWL variant you're playing, and then they can just hear you. It's as if it's normal. But Dead Silence means that if you're playing GBs, if you're playing UMG, no one can hear you. It only doesn't work if you're in wall run, because wall run, Dead Silence and Blast Presser don't work. But these are the two main perks for you to stay hidden from anyone that's either looking at their minimap or using headphones, especially if they're good headphones like Astros. So we'll go to the M8. This is a more defending strategy. This is if you're head glitching, and stock will help you so much, because if you're in a head glitch, you'll be able to move left to right, make sure no one can hit your head at all. And long barrel, the M8 has a 4 bullet range, which is pretty large. Then it goes to 5 bullet, which is more of a 3/4 map scenario, and then 6 bullets is the whole map pretty much. So long barrel makes that 4 bullet range pretty much where the 6 bullet range starts. It is a great attachment, but it's not the best on SMGs. It's better on ARs, so I would be keeping the long barrel on. Obviously you can have high caliber, or you can have rapid fire if they've not been banned, or if they're just generally not banned, but I would be taking off long barrel for rapid fire or long barrel for high caliber. Stock is the main one on the M8. I tend not to put two burst weapons together. I tend not to put the M8 with the RK5. People who know me will know that RK5 is not my gun, but the LCAR-9 is a very good gun. It's like just a nerfed VMP. It is 4 bullets at most range until you get to maybe about 20 meters where it gets to 5 bullets, and then it gets quite a lot more after that. I always tend to run flat jacket with the M8. This is just because, you know, if you run an AR, you'll get naded cross map sometimes. You just want to stay protected from those nades, and it means that I don't have to run trophy system. Then fast hands, just basically because of what I've mentioned before, and switching to that pistol. Although they're the fastest weapons to switch to, fast hands will make it even faster. Then you've obviously got the two at the end, which I won't keep on going over. Now the Man of War, I tend to keep reflex sight in the Man of War, and I always tend to keep the default on. These, just never put these on at all, especially ones that cover above your aim. If you like the ELO sight, I do not have a problem with that. It is more open. There's a reflex. There's a benefit to reflex, which is a 0.1 times magnification. Now that means at longer ranges it's slightly better, although you do feel the effects of recoil, which you'll have to counteract. That's why I've put grip on and stock. You'll notice I do not have quick draw in this class. If you tend to like quick draw, I'd be taking grip off for quick draw, but I like this class. You don't really need quick draw in the Man of War either. I tend to have a lethal on with the Man of War, although a concussion can be very good with the Man of War. You can check rooms, you can get the jump on people pretty well with the Man of War. Because it is a more aggressive version of the M8, you can encounter close range because it is fully automatic, and I tend to have flat jacket, as I said before, with an AR, and it's so that if you're getting hit, you're not instantly dead. An AR is a very important role. You can be getting hit with an AR, and you need the control over everything with an AR. And if you're taken out by a nade, it's just not good. And ARs tend to stay more stationary, so people will need the same spots. And if you're there with an AR, it's pretty hard to get, you know, staying alive if you're getting challenged by someone that's shooting you and you have flat jacket on. So the tac flat class that I have is if I'm feeling that the enemy is just hitting me with stuns, hitting me with nades, hitting me with everything, I will put the Kuda on, which has quick draw and grip. Same reasons as before, guys, and the Kuda actually can drop a VMP at close range. The Kuda has that all-important 3 bullet range, which is up to, I think, 5 meters. It is a very, very beneficial thing, the Kuda 3 bullet range. And I have the flat jacket, which obviously repels the effect of frag grenades, semtexes, anything your opponent might use. Also flashbangs, I tend to run with the Kuda. It's just because if they're stunning me, I'm going to stun them. They'll feel it, they'll change class, and then it'll be all good. Hopefully I can put all over, or go over to my better classes. This is I tend not to go to. And lethal, obviously, just getting that frag grenade kill, that's always important. If you can get that first pick with a frag grenade or checking bomb, it is all important. I do tend to swap out blast presser. Obviously, if your enemy has a good headset, he's going to hear you walking anywhere if you've got no dead silence on. Obviously you can restrict your jumping, but restricting walking is very hard, so swap out that blast presser and put in tac mask. Then my last kill, or my last SVG, called it the SVG GG because I'm actually pretty good with sniper, and it is a dominant gun. If you can get good with the SVG, you've won the game. These are no overkill classes, by the way, guys. Usually overkill will get banned out in CWL, or if you're playing UMG or wagers, as you do know, you never get overkill games. So the SVG with LCAR9, you want that automatic gun. Just if you're getting challenged, LCAR9 can be such a beneficial thing. Obviously I put thermal on. I don't like the default sight. The default sight messes me up badly. So I put on void because it's that little dot that you can know you're going to hit someone if that dot's over, unless your connection's a bit dodgy. But the void is just so good. The background of it just blends in. It is great. I have the lethal and tactical. I have a smoke with the cold-blooded combo. That means that you can either decoy with the smoke and you can be sent somewhere else but pick off people that are running into that smoke, or you can set your own smoke with cold-blooded. They won't be able to see you at all. Even with thermal, you can snipe out and hopefully pick that enemy sniper off or the enemy teammates. And obviously you'll need Afterburner with that SVG class. It is essential you have Afterburner. It means you can do many wall runs, snipe spots, god spots, anything you want with the SVG, and Afterburner will help you do it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've got any suggestions about my classes, if you find there's something strange that I use that you don't use, or if you've got any improvements, please message me. I'm happy to explain why I do this, and I'm happy to take on board anything you guys want. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video, and if you really enjoyed and want to keep updated, please subscribe. I am very happy to reach 2/3 of 100. I'm getting closer to 100. I'm so happy, guys. So guys, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. This out.